Good morning to one and all. In the last class, we discussed about the different types of gearboxes and how the gearboxes can be run with the kinematic arrangements and the ray diagram setups. Now we want to discuss about few things on V belt. In earlier classes, we also could discuss within a flat belt also. But now I want to tell me the truth of V belts. V-belts are used within electronics motors to drive blowers, compressor and mixies, grinders, that and all. Usually the V-belt are inclined to the belts. It can be shaped as a V-type. While we are cutting the belt drive, that can be a number of layers to be formed. The initial layer is called as rubber, then overcome within a curd, then last thing is in a fabric. These are all the V-belt constrain the structures. V-belt material, the V-belt can be made up of fabric and curds molded in the rubber and covered with the fabrics. This is called as how the V-belt to be formulated. Now I would like to say a few advantages as well as disadvantages about the V-belt process. So mainly focused on the advantages in the sense, first point, V-belt is more compact and quiet and shock absorbing. why we saying as a compact? Flat belt is it can be accumulated with a huge length. That flat belt, V-belt having the more number of layers. That's why we say is a more compact and quiet. And power transmitting is more due to winding action in the ground pulley. The higher velocity ratio up to 10 can be obtained. So these are all the main advantages of V-belt. Now we focused on the disadvantages of V-belt in the sense it cannot be used with the large center distance because the tube length and thickness is too less, so compact. So we cannot able to focus on the large diameters. Then it cannot be used for a large power. So it only carry the small power capacity. That's why the introductions can be operated as blower, compressor, mixie. That why small devices can be operated with the help of the V-belt. So that's why here said as it cannot be used for a large power. The efficiency of V-belt is lesser than the flat belt. It already told you. The construction of V-ground pulley is complicated and the casteller compared with the pulleys of a flat belt drive. While flat belt drive is considered as only length of the belt, so there is no fabric coated or curd to be mounted with the belt. That's why here said as construction of V-belt is more complicated because more than the layer is to be accumulated with the process. Now we go with the how the procedure to be done to problems design procedure of V-belt. So first point, we can be choose the selection of belt, whether we could be able to in a categorized cross sectional or in a normal. So based on the belt selections, that's a major role in the problematic aspects. Second one, selection of small pulley and capital D, small pulley diameters, small d and capital D's. It can be the small pulley, it can be determined depends on the speed ratio. So I is equal to nothing but a larger diameter divided by the smaller diameter, small pulley diameter. So I is equal to capital D divided by small d. With the help of the ratio, we can able to find the small pulley diameter as well as the pulley diameters. Next we want to go with the selection of center distance. So the sprocket or a drive or belt. So the distance, the selection of center distance to measure role in the belt. So it is also depending on the C by D ratio, or else it can be considered as a speed reduction ratio, I. Next one, determination of nominal pitch length. So the nominal pitch length is equal to L is equal to 2C plus pi by 2 into capital D plus small d plus capital D minus small d the whole square divided by 4C. Here C is nothing but a center of distance. Capital D is nothing but a peripulley diameter. Small d is equal to small pulley diameter. So these are all the major role which will be act as an problem solving aspects. That's why the design procedure can be used in the industrial aspects. Okay guys, thank you for watching my video. We will discuss on the problematic as well as the case study on the next class depending on the V-belt. Thank you all.